Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And no chance at a return. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's James. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's McClain. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Fresno State right back to the line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Selling the fake. Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that.
Touchdown, Fresno State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it. Moving to his left. Blasted as he lets it go. Unloads in the nick of time.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Off-play action on first down, and he gets rid of it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's James. Still looking. He's going to take off. Got a first down. Breaks into the open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Lets it fly. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Back to throw, it's James. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Sells the run, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. Throws to the tight end. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And how about relying on this freshman just to be the starter and to come into the season and to trust him? And now you look up, man, and you're in playoff contention with a young buck pulling the strings, the confidence continuing to grow, the confidence in coaches and what they're asking him to do. Jesse, how are you not raving about this young kid?
Yeah, the poise is just off the charts. And look, we should be real here for a second.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw, it's James. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On the move. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He turns it loose to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to throw. It's James. Here comes the heat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down to the air. Stepping to the right. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Fires on the move. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incomplete.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Fresno State right back to the line. Drives inside. Spins away from the defense. Got a little grass. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Looking for a man. It's James. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to... Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage.
He's got it on the outside. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have the takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wants to throw again. Look out! And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play called by the offense.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Moving the pocket, it's James. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
Have you ever...
So first down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The lead. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Right of it on the RPO. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. And that might... And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Dropping back, it's James. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this score?
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch at the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play get decided, just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.